Well, we heard about these legal challenges being launched by the Trump campaign against the voting in these key states. How viable are they? How may this legal process develop in the coming weeks? Well, for more on that, we're joined from New York by Randy Zellin, defense attorney and adjunct professor of law at Cornell University. And Randy, let's flash back to 2000. We saw a legal challenge, in that case mounted by the Democrats, ultimately did not succeed. That was just one state. How viable do you think this legal strategy now being pursued by the Trump campaign in multiple states is on perhaps impacting on the election?
Well, I think you just hit it. You talked about a laser-focused strategy back in 2000 where the Gore team chose to focus only in on Florida. They put all their eggs in one basket, but they put all of their best arguments into one basket and didn't dilute their arguments or run the risk of having inconsistent arguments by going out and throwing the spaghetti up on the wall like we are seeing here, where it's almost a matter of, wait a minute, stop the vote where I'm ahead, keep counting where I'm behind. Either the ballots were opened too soon or they came in too late. So when you start throwing up every single legal challenge, you actually end up hurting yourself and run the risk of running into your own wall where you made an argument in one state that's completely contradicted by an argument that you made in another state. So I think right now what we are seeing here are the last desperate gasps of a president whose ego will not allow him to walk out of the office under his own power, and perhaps with the legal challenges that he faces once he no longer has the insulation of the presidency to protect him, those legal challenges that he faces as an ordinary citizen.
Right. Now, of course, most of these cases will begin in sort of state courts or local courts, but eventually could be working up to the Supreme Court. There was an appeal to the Supreme Court. How much can Donald Trump depend on that court where he picked three of the justices?
I think one would like to think, or if I'm Donald Trump, I would like to think that it is, and I think he's referred to the court as his court. But I think the reality is these justices whose legacy will long outlive Donald Trump's 4 years in office, his 8 years in office. Their legacy, the importance of that legacy is such that I don't believe anyone is going to decide any case simply because President Trump was the one who nominated him or nominated her. In fact, if anything, oftentimes we see such a strategy backfire, where someone who is concerned about the perception that their decision was motivated to help the person who got them there, they actually go the other way. And we've seen it lately, time and time again, where the judges or the justices that the president thought he could depend on.
Right. Randy, we're going to pick up
anything personal.
We're going to pick this up on. We're going out for a brief break. Randy Zellin will pick this up when we're back.